Okay, so here we are. We're trying to do it in
Less than 5.
in the minimum number of steps. Do you have any idea what the minimum number is?
Well, not really.
Well, I think it's going to be greater than 2 because on the first ones, on the max you can swap out this.
You have to do that for the first step.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
And
step
then-
1.
And this is then for this step. For the first 2 steps, you're still up there, but this is the max number you could swap out in the first 2.
Ah, okay, that's an excellent observation. So we know the minimum has to be at least what number?
At least 3.
At least 3, and it has to be less than or equal to
5.
5, because we've done it in 5.
Yeah.
So that means it can either be 3, 4, or 5.
Okay, so one neat thing is we've actually got a pretty good boundary for what it could be. So we want to see, is there a way to do it in 3 or 4 now?
And we
Because we
also-
know how to do it in
Yeah.
5.
We also know the first step has to be this.
Right, you don't have any choice on the first step.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we... I think I might see a way to do it in 3.
Oh, really?
What if we swap these out?
Okay, first of all, we're here in this one, we're trying to go from orange to blue, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so swap those out.
Then you get this. And you can do it in 3.
You turned,
I thought we had 7.
uh-oh, uh-oh.
Let's go
Okay.
back to orange.
Let's go back to orange and tell you what, let's make a special swapping station so we don't lose track. So, okay, so the ones you're going to swap out, put in the special swapping station first. So if you're going to swap out 3 of those, put them in there so you know what you're getting.
Yep.
Okay?
So the first step is
Is this.
this.
And then, so we do this. And then we do that.
Okay, don't take them out of the swapping station until we have the right ones in here.
Alright.
Okay, that way we won't lose track. Okay, what was your next idea?
Well, my next idea was to take these ones here.
Alright, and what do we swap back in now?
Then we swap in these 2 and then one of
that one.
those.
Okay.
So then these go back.
And then we get these.
Okay.
And then we have these 3. We can swap for these. And so then we have 7.
Alright, and how many steps did that take?
So it's
3.
3 steps.
And that's the minimum we can do it in.
How come? Why is that the minimum?
Because we said we couldn't do it in 2, and 1. The step 1 is forced.
Step
Yeah.
1 is forced. Okay. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. So just to recap, if we want to swap out 7, the first thing you guys did is something that could be called the greedy algorithm. So you just try to swap as many
As you can.
as you can each time. So swap those. Now I'm going to take 3 more. And the greedy algorithm runs into a problem here. Do you remember what our next step from this was?
I think it was swapping these.
Okay, put them in the swapping station and then pull stuff back in. 1 blue. No, don't put those in. Pull them, put them in here. 1 blue and 2 yellows. Okay.
And then we did it again.
Okay, so we got to pull in 2 oranges, and 1 blue. And now,
And then put these.
okay, so the greedy algorithm works in 5, but it runs into a problem in step 3. And let's show just one last time how you go if you deviate from the greedy algorithm. So the first step is forced, as you guys have pointed out. You got to swap out 3 of the same color.
And then, so then you swap these ones. So.
Okay.
And then you ended up with, and then
Yeah, we're going from blue to orange here. There you go.
like this.
Super.
So we So you did a different path from your greedy algorithm.
Okay, hey, high five. Good work, guys. That's kind of a neat problem. All right,
Yeah.
you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
It's going to be with our zone tool.